Different thing about this game, which I think is really cool, is that this is like your second encounter with the Covenant, and so have some of that. Plasma pistol actually kills something, and so like it's not as in you, but as in the the human race second major encounter that Bungie documented, and so like the elites aren't actually talking in English yet like they are in the other ones, which I think is really cool. I think that makes a big difference. Like I thought the Halo 2 it was cool. I liked what they did with it, but I think it was really one of the weaker storylines out of all of them. Whereas this one's pretty special. And here we go, taking a fly.
Noble 2, sit rep.
We're at the relay outpost.
Letting you enjoy the view, all that detail.
Can you beat it?
And I'm going to show you a real cool trick in a minute, but in the meantime you can admire my bright yellow armor. The reason I went with bright yellow is because I was like, on legendary enemies see you regardless of what color you are, and that guy's orange and that guy's bright blue, so I might as well have fun too. So I'm feeling the gold, and I'm also, if you haven't messed around with the emblems yet, you should try out the flaming cup of tea, because that thing, man, you don't want to mess that. Check it out. Check out they really pulled out all the stops for their campaign in this game, and I think they messed up with the multiplayer a little bit, but I think the amount of maps they've given and stuff that's definitely forgivable. This package is a lot better than most stuff you get in other games. Right, here we go. This is where things get interesting. Look at that absolute carnage down there, and I'm going to show you something, a little trick. So most people, I've seen a couple of people play this level, and they haven't run up here, but you see there's a DMR up here, specially placed for you. So I pick it up, and I'm going to show you a little trick, and I'm going to use it. I use this in the third level on legendary as well. I've recorded 3 of them now. This is by far this is the first one. This is my test run. I don't know why I said by far. What was I thinking? This was by far the best one. Then you never watched the other ones, so that'd just be terrible. It's been fun shooting these jackals pretty hard. The trick to the jackals is they have that little bit where they hold the shield. So you shoot them in the hand, they lift up the shield, you shoot them in the head. I'm going to show you a little trick. So this is something that came from playing competitively online. Is the juggle weapons. Basically, whenever you put down a weapon, you drop it a little bit further in front of you, so you can use it to carry weapons to different locations. So there, I carried it off the ledge. And this lets you appreciate the environment a little bit more. They put this defend this area thing going on. Where am I? I want to see if I've written anything else there. Oh yeah, there is a point that I wanted to tell you guys, but right now, I'll let you know how you think this. That's me. I got a bit panicked. There were a lot more enemies than I thought there were going to be, so I'm hiding like a little girl. Not to say that little girls necessarily hide any more than little boys, but you know what? I said it. I'm sprinting. So here we go. Sometimes, in fact, as far as I know on Legendary, that's my best use of sprint. I use it to run away. And in this bit, you literally have to hold. I don't know whether it's a certain amount of enemies or what, but as soon as you spend a certain amount of time here, the character who's messing with the door, she's like, "It's ready. Come on, guys." And so you literally, it doesn't matter how many enemies are outside, you can just hide in here, and the game will progress. So that's what I'm doing right now. Especially since there seems to be a lot more cover over here. The enemies seem to be programmed not to push any further around this corner. But sometimes it's not worth wasting the plasma pistol shot on other enemies, and the charge runs down pretty quick. Here we go. Go, go, go! Right, I'm going to be quiet for a minute because this next cutscene is really cool, and I hope you all really like it. And if you haven't seen it, I'm going to put a pause button in the video, I think. So you might want to pause it now if I haven't done that yet. Maybe skip a minute ahead or something, because this cutscene is really cool. And I think definitely a different kind of cinematics that they've done in previous Halo, and they do it lots in this game, and it's just awesome. Just jumping like an impatient person. That's what all the real Spartans do. They jump up and down. They hit stuff. That's what they do. How else do you think they stay so fit?
Can't see a
Right.
thing. Noble 6, turn on your
Right,
night
pause it now if you don't want to see the cutscenes and skip about a minute and a half further forward.
Control room. Go easy. Number 6. Search that body.
Let's search this body. And I'm going to be quiet. This is just so cool.
Where's the rest of your unit?
We got split. I don't think they... It sounded bad on the comms.
All right, Corporal. Stay put. We'll get you a combat surgeon.
Damn. Plasma damage.
Found something.
I'll take that, 6. Not your domain.
I got a live one over here.
Come on. Out you come.
Nie! Menian inen! Nie! Hadon beken!
It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
Yori nie!
George.
I got her. Keep still, and I'll release you.
Meg. Eat vanak.
What's the status? Over. We've been engaged. Bad guy coming out.
That Tango group has permission to pursue.
-4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the hole.
Just so awesome. Right guys, I'm talking again. Important thing to notice from that cutscene is I'm now holding an assault rifle. So you got to be aware of that, and you might want to grab a DMR. I kept the assault rifle rather than having DMR pistol. For some reason I kept the I put the score back up at the top. I think it does that for a while in the time when you've left the recording for a little while. So sorry about that. But you will see here that the assault rifle is absolutely useless. There's a complete letdown. But it is fun, like it does kill stuff, but it's not in the same way. So what do you think about that cutscene? I just thought it was absolutely the coolest thing like they could have done in the first level of a Halo game. Also, freaking, oh, just so much cool stuff. So one thing you guys might be interested in. So you know there's the Master Chief, and you know there's these guys. These guys are actually Spartan 3s. At least that's what it's definitely what I've been told. But you may have changed their mind, but at one point they were definitely Spartan 3s, and that's different to the Spartan 2s, which is why these guys seem comparatively young. Like the Master Chief is like 45 at this point, whereas these guys are a lot younger. They were taken later in this Spartan program, which is why. Then there's a whole lot of backstory, but this game doesn't necessarily coincide with that. So apparently the guy who wrote the books is going to rewrite it since he was in charge of helping with this game as well. Here we go. So we're reaching the end of this thing, as you can see, because I foolishly left that timer at the very top.
I've got you covered.
But you'll be seeing something really cool in a second. So one thing that's worth bearing in mind is that you see where I am right now. Several people I know missed out on this in the campaign. It's not a huge deal, but if you look down here, there's a new armor ability that you've never seen before. And this armor ability is great, as you can see. It heals my health. So all I did right there is I picked it up to heal my health, and then I switched back to my sprint because I like the sprint. There's also a shotgun down there, but I like having the noob combo. I think the noob combo is more reliable than the shotgun, because you can take the shields of elites from any range. There's a badass sword elite right there, so you definitely don't want to be close to those guys. Those guys got Commando Pro on them right there. So I'm reaching. You can tell with this epic music that things are going down. Bam 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 bam. New combo, yeah. So biggest tip from this whole video so far is that if you've never used the new combo before, it's called the new combo, but it's not really a new combo. You really need to try that out because it's just the best thing in the world. So this is the end of the level. This is the end of this. This is the end of the first cutscene. At the end of the level. So you're welcome to stop it here.
How long?
Question of my life.
It's been a pleasure talking to you. Hopefully
If the
you
question
can hear
is,
what I was
when
saying
will
through
the
my
station
cold,
be back
and
online?
I
2 weeks,
will speak to you all
earliest.
again soon.
This is plasma
If
damage.
you
All
would like
major
that,
uplink components
let me know what
applied.
topics
2
you want me to
minutes
speak
is
of.
too
Should I
long.
talk you
Which
through
is
the
why I'm
level,
splicing
or should
into
I
the
talk
main
you through
overland bundle to get you a direct
separate
line to
things?
Colonel Holland.
But I
Here
tried
in
to
my
talk
life,
through
Commander.
the. I should shut up. Really, shouldn't I?
Find out what she knows.
I really should. I tried to talk through the different parts of the level and to let you know what was going on at the time. But if I missed that out, or if this didn't record properly, then I'm sorry. But I'm going to be quiet now so you can watch the rest of this.
Shara.
Shara, c'est Potroznev. Your accent sounds familiar. Chopron?
Tangari.
Friend of yours?
Father.
Sha'ainalom. I'm sorry.
Why would you be?
Big man forgets what he is sometimes.
She just lost her father. She needs a full psychiatric workup.
She's not the only one.
Lock it down, both of you. Get her on her feet. The body stays here.
Thank you, sir.
Signal. It's patchy, but it's there.
I'll take it.
Let's not touch anything. We wouldn't want to ground this place.
Barely getting you. What's your situation? Over?
Colonel, this is Noble 1. There are no rebels. The Covenant are on Reach. Acknowledge?
Come again, Noble 1. Did you say Covenant?
Affirmative. It's the Winter Contingency.
May God help us all.